It's now our honor to welcome a distinguished global leader in peace and education, Dr. Obijiofor Aginam ji, Director of UNESCO Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Education for Peace and Sustainable Development, whose work continues to inspire sustainable development through learning and dialogue. Sir, we warmly invite you to address the gathering, please.
Very eminent and distinguished guests. I would want to stand on the protocols that were established by the Secretary General of the Foundation. I'm happy to be here as Director of the UNESCO Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Education for Peace and Sustainable Development. On this historic day to mark the International Mandela Day, which is a day that was actually mandated by the United Nations General Assembly in November 2009 in honor of Nelson Mandela, to remind the entire world and the entire humanity about the values and dedication to the service of humanity that Mandela lived, touching issues like conflict resolution, race relations, promotion and protection of human rights, reconciliation, gender equality, and the rights of children and other vulnerable groups. I work for UNESCO as director of UNESCO MGIEP, based here in New Delhi. And the UNESCO is a UN specialized agency that promotes cooperation in education, science, and culture. We do celebrate the Nelson Mandela International Day every year to help to shine light on the legacy of a man who changed the 20th century and also helped to shape the 21st century. As the world celebrates the 2025 Mandela Day, let all peoples, governments, and societies be inspired by one of Nelson Mandela's most famous quotes. And I quote, "Education is the single most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world," end of quote. And what does this mean? We do know that education is based on numeracy and literacy and examinations and all of that. But most importantly, as the Constitution of UNESCO tells us, we need to build the defenses of peace in the minds of men and women. Okay? So how do we educate human beings? How do we educate the mind to build peaceful societies? So on this very important day, I want to leave you with a message that education is a pathway to peace and sustainable development for a turbulent world that we live in. If you look at all the conflicts in different regions, the climate crisis that we are facing, food security, poverty, and all of this, the relevance of education in finding sustainable solutions to all of this lies at the heart of the solutions. And on this day, I call on everybody in this room and all societies and all the people of goodwill to heed Mandela's call, for education as a way to solve, these crises and build sustainable peace amongst countries, races, and communities. Thank you very much.